Hey everyone, this is Saba, and today I'm going to discuss a very easy and simple trick. What we are going to do is use CursorAI and create an n8n workflow. So I'm in my Cursor editor, and what I'm going to type here is a workflow that I need. And then what it'll do is it'll make a JSON file, and I'll import in n8n and configure that workflow and make it run. So for the sake of this video, what I'm going to do is make a very simple but useful workflow. And I'm going to say that please make me a JSON n8n workflow file. And obviously don't need to do any coding, any integrations. Just open your cursor and start typing this. So this is the prompt that I'm going to discuss. Please make me JSON n8n workflow file that I can import in n8n. I need to listen to a Google spreadsheet for new rows. As soon as someone adds a new row into my Google Sheet, I want to call OpenAI check completion API. Obviously, so you need to have like these knowledge what we exactly need to do. For finding the response and add the text to the next column. Now I know from my experience that n8n has this limitation of like the OpenAI app within n8n is not up to date, at least in my n8n installation. So what I will do is please use HTTP JSON request for the OpenAI. So this is what my prompt is. Very simple, very easy. Just explain that what you need to do, and it will do it for you. So now it's creating the n8n workflow, and we'll wait until it's completely done. And I'll be back when it's done. Meanwhile, I'll set up my Google Sheet connections and OpenAI connections within n8n. Okay, now I'm back in Cursor, and you can see that it has completed the task. So I'll open up this JSON file. You can see everything it has done. Obviously, it looked up into the n8n website or documentation, whatever, not our deal. But let's create a new workflow, and I'll import this from the JSON file that I just created. Okay. So now there is an error from importing workflow. Probably will use item name is not iteratable. So I'll go ahead and say this exact error message in Cursor, and let's see if it basically sort this problem for us. Then now it acknowledges the error, and then it's trying to fix it. Let's see if it is able to fix any issues. That's a very good learning for us as well. Okay, let's try it again. Sorry, I'll import. So I'm not doing anything right now. I'm just, giving it what the problem is. And now see that it's saying it acknowledges the problem, and it feels like it cannot fix it, and it's saying, let me create a completely new simplified workflow. So let's see if it's able to fix it. Okay, let's try this now once again. Yeah, keep doing URL. Okay, boom. So now what it's doing is listening to the Google spreadsheet and doing the OpenAI API call, and then coming back to the sheet. So that's amazing. Now let's configure our workflows and see if it really work. Since I already have this connection, I'll simply connect my Google Sheet, fetch the test event. So I only have one row in my Google Sheet, which is hey, and obviously the answer going to be in the next column. Let's close, come back to OpenAI. I'll hide my API key. but you see that it has chat completion, everything done already. I believe model, yeah, everything is done, and it's also taking the variable which I will have to replace, but let's replace it right now. Okay, temperature, everything is set up. Just need to update my API key, which I'll do now. Now I will connect my spreadsheet again. Okay, add response to sheet. I think it has to be update row. I think it didn't select the correct one. Okay, coming back to add a response to a sheet. So I was actually connecting my another connection. So I chose my same spreadsheet and then map each column manually. Okay. Row number. Okay, we're not getting any row number here. But let's do the question. And answer is here. Okay, so this is I think connected, but let's try execute this step, and it works. So let's see. Yes, we have the row in the spreadsheet. Now one thing that's very important here is that what I've done here in the OpenAI call is I converted my body content from JSON to row and then typed these JSON as a row, because it was considering this message array as a string when I was using the JSON. So for some reasons, but this was a small fix that I had to do, and also I have to convert it, and also I had to convert my OpenAI API call from get to post. So these are the things that I had to update. But this is how you are. But the bottom line is you should be able to make the working n8n flow by just typing. It could be like very complex flows. Try that out and let me know in comments what you think about this one.